On the top of your template, on one of those boxes, I want you to write 0.2 times 0.9. Thank you. This is where your three colors are going to come in handy, okay? I'm going to use blue, green, and red. Remember, my blue, my first number when I multiply, I'm going to shade that in vertically. If I'm making 2/10, if I shade in 2/10, how am I going to shade that in on my graph here? Levi. Okay, so how much? Am I just going to do 1, 2 like that? All the way. I need a full bar, right? So this is 1/10. This is 2/10. Yes?
Sometimes 9 is like 18, right?
You're jumping ahead. I'm going to come back to that, okay? But you're right. 2 times 9 is 18. All right. I have 2/10. Then I'm going to take my green, and I'm going to do this multiplication horizontally. How will I color in 9/10? How will I color in 9/10? Christian?
Shaded
9 what? 9/10, yes, which is a whole bar, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to shade it in the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then I'm going to ask myself, how many are shaded in both green and blue? I'm looking for that overlapping number. How many tiles are overlapping? Dasani?
20, 90.
90? 90 are colored in green.
98.
Let's count them. Count them with me. Ready? Go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18. Out of how many total tiles do I have? Max? I have 100 total tiles. How will I write 18 over 100? Hey, Ramona, go with the socket. Bring your Chromebook with you. How do I write 18 over 100 as a decimal? How do I write 18 over 100 as a decimal? Laura. One more time, louder. 0.18. Very good, because I have that 8 that ends in my hundreds place. Dasani said 9 times 2 is 18. What do you notice about where that 18 went? What do you notice about where that 18 went? Ava? It went into my decimals place. So that's a great way to check, and we're going to keep using that. Because Dasani said, I know that 9 times 2 is 18. So when we have a number like 90, is that going to be right? No, because we know that 9 times 2 is 18. It should be 18, just written differently. Yes, Dasani? Absolutely, you can multiply your decimal and get your answer. All right, move over to the next available square. Okay, I'm going to erase this one. And we are going to do this one. So write it above. 0.5 times 0.6. How will I color in 5/10? 5/10. Sani? 1/10, which is 1 bar. Very good. How will I draw in 6/10 horizontally? Jason? Color in 6 rows, very good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How many squares are overlapping? How many squares are overlapping? Decca? 30. 30, and how many total do I have? How many total squares do I have? 30 over 100. How would I write 30 over 100 as a decimal? Christian?
0.30.
0.30. Good job. All right, put your pencils down and look at me. Sit up. Dasani said, or you could just multiply them, right? There's 2 ways that I'm going to show this to you, and it's going to go into what we're doing in our concept development today. I shouldn't see you writing at all, okay? Because I'm just going to show it to you first, then we will do it together. If I were to multiply 0.5 times 0.6, 5 times 6 is
30.
6 times 0 is
0.
plus 3 is,
3.
okay? I get 30, 0 times 0 is 0, blah, 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 right? But then, how many numbers do you see after decimal points here? How many numbers do you see? Jaden? 2. So I'm going to start from the back and go 1, 2, place my decimal here. 0.30. Is that the same number I got?
Yes.
Okay, that's the same number I got. Now, if I were to write these as a fraction, how would I write 5/10 as a fraction? Levi?
0.5.
As a fraction? 5 over, what place value is it in? 5 over 10 times, how would I write 6/10 as a fraction? Jordan? Over. Good job. If I were to multiply these straight across, 5 times 6 is
30.
10 times 10 is
100.
30 over 100 gets me what as a decimal? What is my decimal, Decca?
0.30.
How many ways did I just do that?
3.
A bunch of ways, right? At least three ways. Here's your picture if you want to draw it out. Here's your multiplication if you want to do standard algorithm. Here's your fraction if you see it better that way. That's multiple ways to check it. I'm going to show you one more today. It's the area model, and then you guys are on your own. Okay? Yes? There's going to be one area model and one picture. I'll show you. All right, go back to your problem set for me. And I want you to go to the one that looks like this. Go to number 4. Okay. Number 4 includes whole and decimals. If I were to write 3.1 as just my tenths, I would write 31 tenths. Yes? Remember doing this when we were multiplying? Okay. This one is 5 tenths. So when I make my area model, it's already done for you. I have my 30 tenths. I break up 31 into 30 tenths plus 1 tenth. Just like I said before, when we have 30 tenths, 1 tenth, and 5 tenths, you're writing this on yours. When I multiply, I'm doing 30 times 5 is 150. 10 times 10 gets me my hundredths. Tenths times tenths gets me hundredths. You're following that? 1 tenth plus 5 tenths. 1 times 5 is 5. Tenth times tenths is hundredths. Yes? Okay, I'm going to show you one more. So all together, this is how many hundredths do I have here? How many hundredths do I have here? Add them. How many hundredths do I have? 150 plus 5 is what number? Malachi, how much is 150 plus 5? Yes, I have 155 hundredths, but if I have it in my hundredths place, my hundredths place is 2 place values over. I can bump 1, 2, and then that number is 1.55. My answer for this is 1 and 55 hundredths. Do you see how I did that? Yes? We are multiplying. Right, so when you multiply by a fraction, you're getting smaller. When you make multiple copies of something, then it can get bigger, but you're taking this 50 cents, okay? 50 cents times 3. 50 cents, $1, $1.50, right? And then 1 more tenth, which would be that 5 hundredths. Okay? Good question. I like that your logic is, you're checking your logic. We're gonna do number 5 together, and then I'm gonna let you do this with your partner. You ready? Okay. Number 5 says 6.1 times 9.7. If I were to write this just as tenths, how would I write 6.1 just using tenths? 6.1 just tenths. Jason? 61 tenths plus, what about times 9.7? How would I write that just as tenths? How would I write that just as tenths? Levi? 9.7? $97 tenths. Very good. So I have 61 tenths and 97 tenths. They broke it up a little bit weird for me. They did it wrong on this slide. Yours looks a little different than mine, right?
No.
Your number 5 on top should say 90 tenths here. Does it say 90 here?
No.
It says 9 tenths there?
Yeah, it says 9 tenths.
It shouldn't. It should say 90 tenths. Number 5. Okay, cross this out and put 90 right here. It shouldn't say 9. I'll write to the company and tell them. 90 tenths plus what? To make 97, I need to put 90 and Levi? 7. What about for 61 tenths? I need blank and 1/10, which would be, what's the other one? Jaden? Good. Now just like normal, 90 times 60. What is 90 times 60? Laura? Say it again. So you know 9 times 6 is 54. And how many zeros do you see? 1, 2. If I take tenths times tenths, what's going to be my denominator? 10 times 10 is, Esmeralda? 100. So my denominator will be 100, or the hundredths place. Okay. 90 times 1. What is 90 times 1? Zaya? What is 90 times 1? Anything times 1 is itself, right? So 90 times 1 is 90. Again, I did tenths times tenths. So what place value does that go into? Jonathan?
100.
Good job. Seven times 60. 7 times 60. Seven times 60. Christian?
35.
35. Jordan?
18.
42. Not just 42, but 420, right? Because we have this 0. And I have tenths times tenths again, which would be what place value, Dasani?
10 times 2.
Is,
100.
yep, hundredths, good. And then last one, 7 times 1. 7 times 1.
7.
Ava? Is 7. Tenths plus, tenths times tenths is hundredths, right? Okay, now I can add all of these together. 5,400 plus 90 is 5,490. 420 plus 7 is 427. 7 plus 0 is 9 plus 2 is 11. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is
9.
5 plus nothing is
5.
good job. So in total, I have 5,917. What has my place value been this whole time?
Hundreds.
Hundredths. Okay. So in this place, in these blanks, I have 61 tenths times 97 tenths, which got me a total of 5,917 hundredths. And if I were to write that as a decimal, and I remember that I want it to end in my hundredths place, ones, tens, tenths, hundredths. I want this number to end in my hundredths place. So I'm going to start by drawing my 7. 7, 1, 9, 5. What number do I end up with? What is my final decimal? What is my final decimal, Laura? 59 and 17 hundredths. Yes? When we get to bigger numbers, especially that include whole numbers, that means that you're probably not going to be able to draw and color those boxes as much. Else you're going to have box, 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 box. You would have had 59 boxes here. That's a lot of boxes. Yes? Okay. All right. I am going to tell you that you do not have to do the estimation part. So go ahead and cross out the estimate. If you would like to, you're welcome to. Here's what estimation would look like. What is 6 rounded to the nearest 1? Ava? 6 rounded to the nearest 1 is? 6. 9.7 rounded to the nearest 1 is, Dasani? 10. What is 6 times 10?
60.
Your estimate would be 6 times 10 equals 60. Is 59 pretty close to 60? Yeah, that's what you're doing by estimating. Okay? Do you have to estimate?
No.
Is it a good way to check your work?
Yeah.
I would estimate if I could. Yes? Yep. That's the estimation part. Okay? All right, your must-dos are numbers 1 through 6. I have done 4 and 5 for you. 1 through 3 should be pretty easy. That means that your hardest one is number 6, okay? You're working with your partner. Max is setting a timer for 7 minutes, and then you're on your exit ticket. Yes?
Yes.